I don't think we can put our moral feelings onto the NFL when the NFL has told us at almost every single turn, we don't care about that. We only care if you can play. We have so many examples of this when it comes to players. Alvin Kamara and Chris Lamons savagely beat up a man in a Las Vegas hotel for seemingly no reason. You guys remember that story? They were leaving the club. Everybody's drinking. Everybody's having a good time. If you've been to Vegas, you know what I'm talking about. They were arguing over who was going to get in the elevator first. And they just started, multiple NFL players just started beating this man up. Like, they beat him up pretty bad. They got a 3-game suspension for it. I mean, horrible. No reason for them to attack that man. They got a 3-game suspension for it. The NFL is not in the business of morality. They're in the business of putting on an entertaining product. I don't think that the NFL, at least when it comes to this stuff. Now, if it comes to violence against women and kids, I do think they have a different moral standard. But in this incident, everybody lived, everybody walked away. The courts only gave them 30 days. They gave him 30 days. So you're telling me that the courts gave him 30 days, but we think the NFL is supposed to give him 8 weeks, 9 weeks? I find that hard to believe that they're going to do. I actually think the maximum is 6. I look at Ezekiel Elliott. Remember, Ezekiel Elliott got that 6-game suspension. I think that's probably the line for this. Now, again, all of us are guessing. All of us are speculating. This person thinks it's 2 to 4. This person thinks it's that. I don't know if you can really justify giving him more than 6 games just based on how you've handled other incidents like this. That's what Ben Roethlisberger got. That's what Ezekiel Elliott got. Once you start getting past that, I'm starting to argue, hey, come on, man. The stuff that we are now in the numbers of, we're getting to 10, 11 games. That's what Deshaun Watson got. This isn't that case, at least not in terms of public perception, not in terms of any of that. We all knew the league had to come down hard on Deshaun Watson, and they did. I don't think that's what this is. If he gets 6 games, nobody bats an eyelash outside of Kansas City. No one is talking about this story outside of Kansas City. It doesn't have that kind of national appeal. Maybe it did last year. It doesn't this year. It was a year ago. Time moves on. If you're thinking the NFL is going to take some moral stance and set some precedent and, hey, we hate the way this is going, the NFL has told you all the time, bro, we don't care about that.